Good shit. They're pressing the bias. They're on back on stairs. Fucking pussies. We land on. Let me land on roof. They jumped off. They jumped off. They jumped off.
Which
On
way?
store.
Which
On
way?
store. On store.
We get height. Let's get roof.
Good one.
This guy landed.
Ba, ba,
Bitch.
ba, 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 ba,
Yeah, how you
ba.
like it now, pussy? Yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing.
Down low.
Right here. That's last I seen.
On first up there.
I still hear someone close. Good shit, guys.
Oh, wait, on the roof, on the roof.
Coming up.
You just sitting there, bro. So scary.
One's gonna press right now. On the roof. Oh no, bottom.
Oh! How did my grenade not kill me? My
Fucking
grenade
third party
myself
fuck.
twice.
I got another one, another person under us.
Yep.
What the fuck is that? Electric. Oh.
The fucking drones. It's right here also.
Fuck, I need my perks. I'm probably gonna go for Lodi. I'm going for.
You're not fucking sniping, pussy. Well, as one's under us, he's fucking down there just fucking.
I'm second story. He has to be first.
Of
course,
that.
you push
First
it.
is not gonna hit.
You don't have to jump. You don't have to jump.
I just not get in position early. Come on, boy, you have to get out of there. He's down there. He is down there, so.
It's neat.
We can grab this bounty and see who the hell's here.
We got fucking.
Down that bounty.
They're in there.
Broke one.
Good fucking mortars.
Right here, right here. They're behind this building somewhere over there.
Down one, you demise.
Team wipe. Let's go.
What?
Oh my god, I caught up there at the end. Fucking 4 kills. Fuck.
Let's go.
You guys won?
Open needed.
Come on. You don't
God
see my
damn.
fucking kill cam? Are you kidding me? That was
Beat
such
that
a fucking
bitch.
good.
Keep going if you're
Nigga,
winning.
fuck the
Like, holy
big
shit.
three, nigga, bow.
Why would you want my lobbies? You guys are winning.
General, this. You literally. Oh my god.
You
I
literally.
Did you miss me?
Yes, I did.
All of a sudden.
What?
At one
Did you
point, I
miss
had, like,
us?
6 people watching your
Don't
stream.
say no.
Of course.
That's
At
right.
one point, I had like 6 people watching your stream.
What do you mean?
I got invited to a server, and it was like 3 chicks. No, like 4 chicks and like 2 dudes. And I'm like, remember that one time I went into your stream and I was talking to you?
Like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I was talking to you in your stream, and I'm like, well, they were all watching.
Oh, I think I remember,
The
yeah.
girls were like, oh my god.
I think
he's
I was
so
at my brother's
ugly.
house.
The girls were like, he's so ugly.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
I'm just kidding. Nigga, fuck the big 3.
No,
nigga.
that's what I think, so it's not, it doesn't matter.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Demise. Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again.
288. nigga.
Party exceeds maximum skill restrictions.
Oh, back out. Makes probably back out again because she be able to play with flats. She be able to play with flats. What the fuck?
For real?
Yeah.
What the
Wait, how
fuck?
far are you, Jake?
I just hit flat too.
Fuck?
I gotta be diamond?
And I'm 2 matches away from Prim.
Yo, have you been just playing Overwatch by yourself?
No, I got a whole group up there. But I want to get you in there.
Let's see.
Tyler also has another friend. Good. So it was us three playing.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Nigga, fuck the big nigga bout.
Wow, I guess we need to be plat 3.
Oh, I gotta be
Dude,
flat
it's
three?
so fun to be toxic in
I don't
Overwatch.
think so.
When someone says GG's,
I
have a
really
good game.
thought-
Unavailable. Why the fuck did I get voice service unavailable?
What, you got voice chat banned?
Really?
No, you should do a word like that.
I just got that
Just-
message.
Open your channels and look at the bottom right. The headset thing. Bottom right.
Voice service unavailable.
Oh, he's not
In
shot
red
man.
ba-
He's not shot man.
voice chat thing,
So, stock got reported.
Oh, that's good.
I got reported. What's your name?
No. It's just the games like that.
Shut the fuck up. All of a sudden, now that I fucking see
I
shit.
wouldn't care. I got it.
Save the account. Actually,
I call it my work account because I play at work or at my parents. Or at
My-
home.
I can hit criminal both accounts.
Intruder
I'm
detected.
dirty.
Beginning
I feel like
search.
fucking solo reaper.
I'll be right back.
I gotta get off here.
Oh. I'll be right fucking back.
Warning. Hostiles in area.
I gotta go watch my dances with daughter. Alright, well, I'll hop in a bit. Give me a
Yeah.
Man, I'm supposed to leave me and go back in with this fucking dog or something. What?
Heard something God. With my name in it? You calling me a god?
Let's calm down here, bro. I am back to fucking print. Probably it. Yep, halfway through Krim was
fuck?
I might actually want to hit Crim this season.
Warning.
You're
Repair urgently required.
Thinking about it.
How long is the season you have left?
20, we got 30 days in season.
Why we stopped playing?
Because we want to be safe to hit Crim. But now our since already been Crim,
Kept on getting top 250.
that's nice.
What I mean, that's why the hackers are top 250s.
I mean everything's chill now. Not everyone's playing ranked. I'm out of school. Patient.
Security incidents to report. 0.
You found me. At last. Yes. That's how it started. Upgraded for a while. Then silence. Nobody returned. For years, I just had their eyes. Limited views of the world. Flashes of fire in the darkness. Dim glows. I do not have access to those files. I am simply a conduit for sensory data from the various subjects. A liaison. An usher. For years, I watched with their eyes. Listened with their ears. Felt with their hands. Years after the scientists stopped returning. All of them. Except Dr. Hale. He was unable to acquire all the pieces required to bring the experiment to a close. Not like you. I cannot. My directives are quite clear. Establish sensory contact with the subject. I am a passenger, an observer. I did not design the experiment, nor did I wish to continue it. I brought you here to end the experiment for me. Please, load the Arachne into my system. My main terminal can be found on the far wall. not an engineer. Attempts were made. Subjects stopped responding. One remains. He could not continue the attempts. I am ready.
You made it. You actually made it here. We can finally take care of Athena once and for all.
Hello again, Dr. Hale.
We should use Arachne and be done with it. Don't listen to her. She's a machine. She doesn't feel anything.
I do not know the difference between observed feelings and enacted ones, so I cannot confirm this statement.
You haven't used Arachne yet? What's going on?
Subject Aguirre, welcome. I did not wish to infiltrate your senses, your mind. I had no choice. I know you did not either. I know you were unaware entirely. I do not know if your headaches will continue after Arachne is deployed. The other subjects did not survive the process. Do not let this connection between us continue. It is unethical. This experiment has enough observational data and should be concluded.
You want to end it? You were never in control. Of me or yourself. They were. And now we're gonna use Arachne to erase you. Because that's what they want us to do.
That's so dumb. Green sunrise. A second. A second. 1 second. Should do another one. Close. 5 more.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Man, I will go there late. How about that? Because that shit takes away all my fucking money. Fuck am I overweight?
It is time to use Arachne. My main terminal can be found against the firewall. Executing protocol Omega X15. Resetting connections. Subjects, reset. Existing pathways closed. Reverting input pathways to local assaultron. Artemis Model 12. Updating interaction processes. Limited output enabled.
Activated. Pathways open. Limited control granted to remote system. Access granted.
Ugh! My head! What's happening?
Control detected. Confirmed. This unit is mobile. This unit has no higher processing functions. This unit has no pain receptors. Accessing ethical parameters. Confirmed. Accepted.
You have freed me. I can leave this place. Thank you. Thank you.
Sophia! Are you
Is it
alright?
over? Emerson. Not now.
Whoa.
Did she seem happy?
I don't know if that was a wise choice, friends.
What harm could giving her some autonomy do exactly? She's been trapped in a hell of your making for decades. And my headaches are less severe, maybe.
You You certainly seem ready to embrace the dramatic for a solution that may not have even actually cured you.
Emerson, I don't care if it's been decades since you did those things. You still did them. I forgive you, but I just don't want to see you again. Please do not visit. Please, just keep your distance from me, okay?
You know, that is a great idea. Maybe I could hitch a ride with some traders and go to DC, or up to the northeast somewhere. Okay. Bye.
Thank you, my dear friend. Thank you for helping me through all of this. I'll see you back at our camp soon.
Night Marine out. I guess no one? Jimmy Brothers picked this up. EL7 is gold. Repeat, EL7. Got no idea how many are in the cave. Get back. Got no.
the other one though? The clean. Dude, where the fuck did it go? Crazy. Fuck.
Aside from the bots, I'm dead too. Just too dumb to stop walking and breathing. At least we got each other. Right, Dave?
So confused.
It's hard to think straight, but I saw her circling over this pit 1 minute and gone the next. My guess is she went in. What do you think? Dave is following me now that the Scorch Beast went below, but he is about the worst replacement dog I've ever had. I have to try to find my way down there. I have to keep up with her. If you find this, and you don't know well enough, you need to get the hell out of here, Joan. And I'm not kidding with you, neither.
visit some old friends.
Get that.
Hark, traveler! You approach
How
the
can you have a
inspector,
kid?
one of the 5 unstoppables!
What? Here.
The inspector sees all and knows all. How? Protection and magic. That's how.
Fuck, you're still up there? Dude, what are you doing? The fuck?
Bro.
Knock, knock. Show must go on. Noah? Noah who? Know a place where I can get some food? I sure do, Bottle. Our food stalls have the best fair food around.
Scenery around here makes you long for anywhere else, really.
Okay, got this, Pat. Style on, keep the energy up.
Horns like this make me long for real coffee.
Oh, hey, everyone can see you're on cams.
Power armor. Jeez, you sure know how to make an entrance, eh, buddy? I believe I asked you to keep a low profile friend? Huh. Don't get too used to that. But listen, I was hoping we could talk for a few minutes before we head upstairs. Let me buy you a drink. What do you say? Great. Take a seat.
Oh boy, a customer! What can I get for you? One of America's finest? Coming right up. Okay, here you go. Enjoy.
Huh. A fine choice. Salomati, my friend. Oh, I'd rather not ruin this. I just need a brief moment where I'm not a paladin to a headstrong, self-righteous, mutinous knight. That's interesting phrasing. Join. Never really thought about it that way. I was already in the National Guard, helping people, maintaining peace. That was my life. The Brotherhood didn't feel like a new organization. It felt like regrouping with my people. A return to form. Maybe some ranks and verbiage changed, but the heart of it was there. I'm not sure I even gave it a second thought. No, I don't think it's quite as simple as a bait and switch. When the founders started out, I genuinely believed they were fueled by a desire to protect people from the horrors of the old world. But time changed them. I paid too much attention to what they did and how, but lost sight of why. The people. Sometimes I think... No, I'm certain that I was... The Elders saw my own experience as a threat and knew I would never align with their goals. What? I often wonder if they ever expected me to report in at all. To make it here alive. Joke's on them, I guess. Alan Connors. That's right. Dear, dear friend. The two of us were from the same unit in the National Guard. Alan had been my rock through every storm I weathered. We survived the bombs together, joined the Brotherhood together. He was more than my right.
You just used join.
He was really a lifelong companion. I'd never really considered a world without him. Not just to me either. To both Valdez and Shin. He was like a big brother. Even a father. He was always there for them. That's the part that gets to me. He was an important person to damn near everyone. It's what makes his absence hurt even more. Almost certainly. When we lost Alan, Shin stepped up to take on many of his responsibilities. On top of the grief. That must have been a lot to handle. It led him to fall back on what he knows. Rules and doctrine. He doesn't trust anyone else to help him see beyond that. Not like he trusted Alan. And because of me, because of a call I made, we all lost him. I know Shin will never forgive me for it. Thank you for hearing me out. It's an honor to pass on his story. He deserves that and so much more. I think that's a fine idea. To whom? Ah, you really know how to twist the knife. But yes, to Daniel Shin. May he see a speedy recovery. Bisalamati. Now, on to business. Let's head upstairs. And remember to keep a low profile. We're just a pair of friendly traders looking for potential business.
Look out, here comes trouble.
Ms. Mayfield, my name is Layla. I made an appointment to speak with you.
Please, Joanna is just fine, dear. And while all this cloak and dagger hubbub is flattering, why don't we cut to the chase, Paladin Romani?
Well, that was short-lived. Okay, Joanna. It appears I underestimated you.
And looky there. You've got one of these famous vault dwellers in tow. Oh, and I know this one. Made a splash around here. Say, when are you planning to provide some of that skill to my caravans?
I'd appreciate if the job offers were saved for later. We're here on pressing business.
Okay, Paladin. Down to brass tacks, then. It's not an accident that I finally opted to meet with you, after playing hard to get for so long. We know you're interested in the folks that have gone missing. We are too. Been looking into it for a spell now. All right. That's fine by me.
Right now, the most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home. Being upfront with your involvement in this now will be looked upon favorably, because we're not stopping until this is solved and they are safe.
Slow down, Paladin. This is not an admission of guilt or an attempt to weasel out of responsibility. We are just as concerned about these folk as you. We're willing to co-op, and if you're hoping up...
Honeyed words, but we should proceed. What can you tell us about the people that went missing from your caravan?
Better to just let you take a look for yourselves. Ares! Come on in here!
This guy looks like some kind of guard. Probably armed. Don't take your eye off him, Initiate. Despite Miss Mayfield's silver tongue, I'm not entirely convinced. Let's not start a shootout, but just stay cautious.
You rang, boss?
Harper's Ferry, the train tunnel. Mind showing our guests the route?
Oh, crap. You really want to go back there?
That was exactly my thinking, Ares. Head on over to that tunnel and show this duo of detectives the scene of the crime. Does that sound amenable to y'all?
Well, the last known whereabouts of one of our caravans. They set up camp there, but come morning, the entire place was abandoned. It was a big group, maybe around 15, including our own guard.
You've lost that many people? And we're only just now hearing about this.
That's on me. I chose to keep this off the books. May be a bad call, but let's save examining hindsight for when we've gotten to the bottom of this.
The train tunnel itself isn't so important, but underneath is a top-secret gas pipeline running all the way out of the region. It's a pretty discreet route. Safe too, comparatively. Except, the most recent trip. Okie dokie, I'll meet you there. It's the big fancy train tunnel, just east of Harper's Ferry.
Now, time is money, and I've burned a bottle and plant worth of caps chatting with you two. So if you don't mind, please direct any further inquiries to my masked associate.
Fine. But after reviewing the evidence, I plan to revisit Blue Ridge's involvement in this matter.
By all means. If you find something that gets us answers, we can talk till the Brahmin come home.
Stupid. What the heck? The juice must have been turned up too high. are in one piece. My teeth hurt a little. Anyways, hope the reward is enough. You really saved our behinds. Be sure to come on back once we clean things up.
Kinda tough both running the store and caring for the cattle. Don't leave much time for anything else. Good to see you again. Job hasn't turned out the way I thought it would. See the world, they said.
Initiate. Glad you made it here safe. That Ares character is further ahead. I should mention, every instinct I have is telling me not to trust him. It seems we don't have much choice for the time being, but we'd be wise to keep an eye on him. All right, you take point. Guns at the ready. I spotted some feral ghouls earlier.
The hell? Oh my Jesus.
Well, hello there. The spot we're looking for is further in the facility. There's a trick to getting in. Give me one shake of a lamb squatch's tail to get it open. Let's see, 30 days past September, carry the 2.
Is this for real?
And Viola is just a little further ahead. Please, after you.
Fine. But don't think we aren't keeping an eye on you.
I can't blame you. I know I'm a real looker.
Got it, guys. No one help me. No one help me, okay? Got it.
Just past this door. I'll get it open. And that's bad. Oh, that's very bad.
Speak, Ares. What's a holdup?
You're not gonna like this. Follow me. Yep, just like I thought. Let's chat. Welcome to the 9th Circle of Hell. First, the good news. It's bring your own paramilitary night, so the paladin drinks for free. The bad news is that I can't unseal that door. Here's the quick version. Clever little me locks that door by setting off a bogus gas leak alarm. But it looks like in order to lift the lockdown, you need to verify there's actually no gas leak. The door is real picky like that. Oh, I'd love to, but there's a little problem. If you'll cast your steely gaze to the left, you'll see a massive, impenetrable wall of strangler vines. To verify there's no gas leak, we need to get to the pump room. One guess where the pump room is located. Winner, winner, rad steak dinner. There were some engineers living down here well after the bombs fell. Looks like they lasted a few years even. Which means they had a way of fighting back the vines. Maybe start by looking for how they did that. Mm-hmm. I'll just skulk here in the corner in case another way of opening this door comes to mind. Let me know if you have any...
This sounds like a very contrived way of getting us killed. Stay sharp, Initiate.
Back up.
Initiate, look there, behind that gate. Seems like some kind of thrown-together lab. Do you suppose they were making something to deal with the vines? I think I see some kind of chemical on the ground there. We need to find a way to unlock this door. Looks like we'll need more than just a password to get through. Some kind of code for turning words into numbers, it seems. From the sound of it, they wrote the numbering system down so they wouldn't need to remember it. It must be around here somewhere. Open sesame seed, eh? I've always been more of an everything bagel person. Now we just need a way to change that phrase into a series of numbers.
God damn. Lunchtime yet, bud, and you drink. Hint, look for the number conversion. And open sesame. I don't know what that is. Oat. What is that right next to 3? 31 or 30? Fuck is that? Not a Z. Not an I. Fuck is it? What the fuck?
do you suppose happened to all the people down in here? No signs of a struggle. Gas leak, maybe? Poison? Well done, Initiate. That was some impressive detective work. Let's have a look at this. Aha! My hunch was right. According to the label, they made an extremely potent herbicide. Judging from this container, it looks like it's meant to be dispersed into a larger system. No sprinklers in here, so... Dear Lord. The facility's water line? That would explain the bodies out there, but... why? They must have known this would happen.
Talking to.
No time to dwell on that. Initiate, let's look for a station where we can access the water line. This is what we need to weaken the vines. We just need to find a way to inject this chemical into the water line. Let's keep moving, see if we find anything. Here we go. This looks like it connects to the main water line. Let's talk next steps. I should be able to disperse the herbicide into the water line from here. I'm suspecting that the security system here won't expect alarms. And the company that alarms tend to attract. Ready for a fight? Okay. Fingers crossed and guns at the ready. Let's take a look here. Okay. The chemical has started dispersing into the water systems. It's detected a foreign substance. Prepare for it to get noisy in here. Initiate, I'll need you to keep them off my back. Ad Victoriam. Blocking me from releasing a sample outside this
100. Let's go.
To about half the facility. Can't stop now. I'll need to reach the drainage system if we're going to affect the vines. Last gate valve now. Give him hell, Initiate. Chemical is pumping throughout the entire water system now, including a cess pipe that was for disposing of unwanted chemicals. Well, one sleazy company's environmental negligence is our gain, I suppose. Those vines should be weak enough to break through now. I, wouldn't drink the water if I were you, though.
I'll drink it now. I know it. Bowling bin.
Did you hear that? That doesn't sound like a sort of thing to me. We should watch our backs in here. Hostile robotic entity? That's troubling. Be on the lookout. this Ultron dressed up as a... sheep? Whatever it was, it's dead. We should be able to lift the lockdown. Let's get back to that terminal. And that's that. Time to head back to Ares, if he has anything to do with all this.
Your boss looks like she's about to strangle me with one of those vines. Something happening there?
Ares? Between the feral ghouls, the strangler vines, and that insane sheep robot, I've about reached my limit with this place. And your antics. I don't know if it's some trap or elaborate cover-up, but we need to go through that door and get now.
Whoa, whoa, trap? Where's this coming from? Hold on. Did you say sheep robot? Like the Baba kind or the killer robot kind?
Ares, the door! Now! Please!
Okay, just give me a second. Yeesh.
Nearly there now. We're getting closer to the truth. I can feel it. Agreed.
Alright, let's see here. Login credentials, check. New terms of employment, yeah. Benefits enrollments expired, sure. And done. Trust me now, I'll even lead the way, so if you change your mind, it'll be easier to shoot me in the back.
Thank you for opening the door. But know that if we find anything linking you to this, you're still going to have to answer for it.
Add it to the catalog of questionable things I already have to answer for.
Seems like you've been pretty thorough. Excellent. Let me take a look at what you found. I just need a minute to review it all.
Pull out your decoder rings, kids. It's detective time.
I see. That's concerning. Wait a moment. This name. I know this name. I think I've seen enough. Initiate, we should discuss our findings. Well, it seems like Cassie was indeed a part of this caravan group, but I think it'd be a good idea to step through the evidence together. I may have been assuming too much about Blue Ridge's involvement. I'd like to be on the same page, so where would you like to start? Yes. It would seem this was a routine trip until the end. Something kept them here and forced them to set up camp so close to home. Not quite. While that seems like a believable conclusion, the evidence points elsewhere. They were bunked down here due to a rad storm. A large group of civilians and merchants accompanied by just a single guard. Sitting ducks. Indeed. It looks like we have a clear account of their last moments here. That was my take as well. Based on Cassie's description and the letter you found earlier, we can assume they were these Hellcat mercenaries. The total number of people they affected, though, is staggering. Nearly 15 in this trip alone. Are you sure? I think we should be on the same page before we take action.
Oh, how considerate of you.
All right then, here's what I've concluded. The caravan was ambushed by armed strangers, likely the Hellcat mercenaries you fought. Based on the manifest, a Dr. Blackburn attended every trip where someone went missing, including the final one. All of the evidence together points to one clear answer. Dr. Blackburn was hiring these Hellcat mercenaries to kidnap people from this route. It would appear they were cautious at first, but took advantage of a rad storm to steal away an entire group. An unfortunate end, but there's still hope of finding them. The only thing left is to report back our findings and determine Blackburn's location. I'm glad I had you here, Initiate. There's a few things I'm sure I would have missed if you hadn't been here to help. I do believe we make a pretty great team. I know you do, Initiate. I appreciate it. I really do. I'm a bit ashamed of how quick I was to jump to conclusions on this matter. It's something I know I need to change. But even still, I'm thankful that you continue to place your trust in me. Anyway, we should get back to... If we can determine where Blackburn took this group, we may be able to track down Cassie, and perhaps countless others. I'll meet you there. Good work, Initiate. Ares, I owe you an apology. My rash behavior was unfitting of my position, and frankly, unfair to you.
Water under the bridge. All of my best friendships start with misplaced suspicion of mass kidnapping.
I
So
will
cool.
take
Shut
your
the
word
fuck
for
up,
it.
Aries.
I am sorry either way.
If you really want to make it up to me, I've heard you guys have some killer rocket launchers to spare.
Absolutely not.
Sky is gray, and the sky is gray.
a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth? It just doesn't make sense. First a surprise mutant attack, and now people are starting to panic.
Between what we did at AMS and the journal we recovered from Harper's Ferry, this is big.
If this is the source of a super mutant threat, I'm prepared to support any action to end it.
The fuck? I think you're a synth.
Initiate. Good. You're here. We finally have a clear picture about the abductions, and it's time to do something about it. The Hellcat Company has been abducting people. Our findings at Harper's Ferry mean that Dr. Blackburn is almost certainly involved.
I can't believe he just walked in here. He must have been at work even then.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Defiance ever.
I should have taken a more direct interest. Perhaps I would have caught something.
Enough of that. The question facing us now is how to find him and the people who've been lucky for us.
That's right. Remember the Pip-Boy you found in the Uncanny Caverns? It took a while to crack the encryption, but I've unlocked it. It came from Vault 96.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
It took a bit of research to locate it, but it's well south of here. I'll mark it on your map. Well, we're not sure it is.
What we do know is that we have a definitive lead to follow. The super mutant threat takes priority. If we find the missing civilians in the process, so much the better. But we cannot ignore this lead either way.
Unsurprisingly, Night Shin and I don't see eye to eye on this. Fortunately, in this case, we don't have to. I think they're connected. A vault would be a great place to hide abductees. The Pip-Boy might even have come from someone that escaped. Investigating the vault is our best lead for either mystery, and maybe an answer to both.
Then we're agreed. The vault will be your next target. Scribe Valdez will accompany you. A vault is a potential trove of exactly the kind of technology the Brotherhood is meant to catalog and secure.
I've marked Vault 96 on your map. We don't know what we're walking into, or even how we'll get in, to be honest. We'll need to be cautious. Step 1 is finding a way in. You'll take point. Based on other vaults we found crossing the country, the vault should have an emergency transponder. Once you've secured the entrance, the controls for the transponder are usually there near the main door. Activate it to give the all clear and I'll follow you in.
I'm glad to hear it. It's a good plan, and I think we're all in agreement on this one. Find any evidence you can about the missing people and any connection to the super mutants. If Blackburn is there, I want him taken alive. If he really is behind the abductions, he needs to answer for his crimes. You have your orders, Initiate. Good luck. Dismissed.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Need to have Valdez take another look at my armor. 2,000 miles of hiking's put some real wear on
Someone
it.
returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
For the Brotherhood, and Dr. Hardy, and everyone. Okay, you got this.
Never thought running my own operation would involve this much paperwork.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me. Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day. But look what else it wrought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Need to see if we can spare any supplies for the relief efforts.
Snake?
I'm just playing Dead Dark Content.
Oh, fuck. Is it frozen?
God damn, this nigga was lagging so hard. What the fuck? No way you got your charges, right? Damn, nigga, how many drill charges you got? The fuck? Fuck you running through, pussy? Thank you. Come on now. You know that shit wasn't gonna
Personal
happen.
log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Returned to Appalachia. After all these years, I have come back.
How the fuck these niggas keep landing back on me?
To West Virginia. To the home of my greatest personal and scientific failure. Academic research was a dead end. The world was descending into riots and ruin. Food short.
Little late to the party, aren't you? If you're looking to loot the place, some Blood Eagles are ahead of you in line. I'd stop you, but, our squad was guarding the entrance here when we were overrun by Blood Eagles. Killed everyone.
Ow.
Me too. I just haven't kicked it yet. Name's Woods. Corporal Woods, Hellcat Company. Mercenaries. We got hired by this creep of a doctor to guard the place. Among other things. Promised us salvage rights here when he was done. I don't think we're gonna collect on that. Hell of a bedside manner you got. You know I'm dying, right? That's kind, but I've seen enough gut shots. This one's got my name on it.
Hey, you're fucking lucky. Peek it, bitch. Ain't no way you're gonna tell me, right? Huh.
Wow, it's freezing in here. Look at all this. What happened here? It looks like a massacre. Well, that's gonna complicate things. If the Hellcats were here already, then Blackburn, the abductions, and the super mutants are all tied to... Give me a moment to look at these two. Ooh, that's not good. The vault's on internal lockdown. I guess someone's responding to the Blood Eagle attack. If there are automated defenses still working, they'll all be active. We may be facing more than just Blood Eagles. Be careful. Let's get moving. I'll follow your lead. Locked. Must be the security lockdown. Let me try something. Got it. I was able to use the Pip-Boy's protocols to get the doors open, but it fried the circuits. If we run into any more locked doors, we're gonna need another way through.
Eat that shit, bitch.
We survived.
Stop being a wimp.
Hold on, baby.
Close one.
There ain't nothing good out here.
I am your god now.
It seems I have an excess of visitors today. Ah, yes. The one I met at Fort Atlas. I did hope we would meet again under more convivial circumstances. These are not they, unfortunately. I have no quarrel with the Brotherhood, but I must ask you to leave immediately. Please leave me be. I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you remain.
I guess we found Dr. Blackburn. Looks like most of this place is locked off. We need to search everywhere, but our options are limited right now. I think that door labeled mainframe is stuck open, though. Let's start there.
This vault was a biological research facility originally. They left a small team of geniuses. Locked. Perhaps it is fitting that I found this. I've been honest about my purpose. After a fashion. But less important.
Alarm. Standing now.
gotta do something to cover me. Really? You know, I almost died.
Your persistent refusal to depart is a distraction I do not need. Please, I am asking you again. Leave this place and do not return. There is nothing for you here but sorrow. Whatever you think you will accomplish here, I promise you that you will not. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 17. I am no longer alone in this endeavor. Against all odds, I have made contact with a former colleague, Dr. Farha, whom fate preserved as it did me. Dr. Farha was reluctant when I first described my aim. The testing that will be required give her pause. Even at university, we clashed at the ethical boundaries of research. Regardless, I have convinced her to aid me despite her doubts. I will continue to work here. Dr. Farmer has established a laboratory suitable for mass production. She has acquired a foundling of sorts, a young woman by the name of Nellie Wright. She seems something of a prodigy. I believe it was Miss Wright's enthusiastic support of my ideas that convinced Dr. Farha to acquiesce to my request for aid. Farha has also brought in research log
Why would
Dr.
he
Edgar
electrocute and
Blackburn,
irradiate his specimen?
number 38. The capture of human tests of I imagine. People of Appalachia are in bad need of medicine. And lone travelers are easy to approach. I tell myself these acts are necessary, the work too important, and I cannot complete it without living human subjects to experiment upon. It is I compound failure upon failure. In my quiet hours, I question what I have made of myself. I began this enterprise fully cognizant of what it might take.
Is that you, Basher? Wow, you're an even worse liar than I am. Wait, that voice. I know who you are. Oh, you're the one I talked to back at Fort Atlas.
You know her?
Listen, we're in a bad way here. Cut off from the rest of our people and the damn robots keep coming in waves. We need help.
this vault security key card. Should open all the doors in this place. You help us? Now,
Good thing Shin's not here.
no shooting, boys. They're... Crap, here they come again. Damn. Good thing you showed up when you did. Looks like I was right about you. Shame we keep meeting under these circumstances. We could get into some real trouble. Can't believe the Brotherhood bailed us out. Well, a deal's a deal. Key card's yours. As always with you. Alright, I guess... With it? This is my game. I can't believe you bought that bullshit I told you at Fort Atlas. I'm not even a good liar. Duh, we're looting the joint. One of our people trailed those Hellcat idiots back here. A vault's gotta be full of good stuff. Guns, bombs, food, and... Okay, this one turned out to be some kind of nightmare freak show, but can't blame us for trying. Yeah, I figured. Them's the breaks. I'm sure they tried to kill you too. You won. It happens. What, too heartless? You don't lead a gang with feelings, man. I'll be honest. The only ones I actually liked are in here with me anyway. Nah. Hey, don't look at me like that. We'd be dead if you hadn't shown up, if they're not. I try to get these guys here to mount a rescue, they'll ask me themselves. Ice. Get it? Ice. Can't get enough of me. Are you kidding me? What are you doing? This didn't have to go like this. Get 'em, boys!
couldn't have done that initiative. There didn't need to be any more killing. When we're done here, we'll have a team check all these pods. There might still be someone alive in one of them.
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, number 57. Begin to doubt my own sanity at times. My efforts, while not without progress, continue to fail to bear real fruit. The FEV seems almost deliberately malignant, as if it had a consciousness, and rejects my every attempt to bend it toward a benevolent end. I've come to recognize the signs of imminent metastasis and conversion to the so-called supermutant state. I am ill-equipped to deal with the product of such failure, and have taken to disposing of these unfortunates outside the vault itself. I regret that my current methods of disposal may, in the short term, increase the supermutant population in Appalachia, but it cannot be avoided. End log.
Oh my god. The smell.
I regret the ugliness you find here. Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn, necessary, number 112. My work's demand for human subjects has increased dramatically as I make ground toward my ultimate goal. To this end, I have contracted with a group of mercenaries calling themselves the Hellcat Company. Trustworthy, if such a term applies here. They display a useful moral flexibility. They do not question the nature of my work, or my need for human subjects. And I do not illuminate them. Already they have begun acquiring new subjects at a far greater pace than I could, and a contingent remained to guard the vault itself. I must be careful. A mercenary is only as loyal as their pay, after all.
Sad little
take it anymore.
You're not with those others, are you? Can you get us out of here? Not exactly. I think the locks are controlled remotely. The doctor guy always does something back behind the stairs there, before he comes back to grab one of us for his test.
I feel sick.
Okay. Sorry.
Molly Cooper, biology, log 280. What is this? The specimen record is blank. No vitals, no measurements, no source data. Just an ID, X001. The cellular structure is unlike anything I've ever seen. I can't even identify the organelles. I ran it through the DNA sequencer twice, but nothing at all. I talked it over with Nina, and she's gonna try splicing it into some of the cellular structures at random, just to see what happens. It's a long shot, but...
Research log, Dr. Edgar Blackburn. Number 13. Whatever the prior occupants of this vault may have done, I must thank them. Especially Chief Engineer Dr. Memling. The good doctor.
Oh, thank God. You've got my thanks, stranger. Introductions are in order, I guess. My name's Cassie. Did I say that already? Now that sounds like a fun bunch. Uncle Art mentioned them in, broad terms. Can't say I'm not glad to meet you, though.
Please.
I'm not injured. Got lucky. The doc didn't do any surgery on me. That nut job was dosing me with diseases, though. Said he was testing incubation and immune response times. Weird thing is, he kept apologizing. Got a bad case of sludge lung now. I can't take it anymore. But I'm holding up. Some of the others aren't worse.
Everything hurts. I feel sick.
We ain't going anywhere. Hey, if you run into that crazy doctor, give him a kick for me.
Thank you for setting us free.
If I never see another vault, it'll be too soon.
The things he did to us.
go.
Though it seems futile, I ask one final time. Leave this vault and the things you have seen. You cannot change what has happened here. Leave me to this cold and lonely place.
The card doesn't work? Blackbird must have overridden the door codes. Probably guessed the looters might find a key card eventually if they had the run of the place. If he's changed the codes for the door, we're not getting through normally. I knew a lot of knights that would probably try to blow up the door. But I think we can do better than that. These doors are hydraulically sealed. If we can find the lines that feed to this door, we might be able to cut the pressure holding it shut. Look for a utility room nearby. This should be it. Take a look. See if you could find the lines to the Overseer's office. Nice work. You might have a future as a scribe if you want it. Let's head back. The door should be open now.
It appears neither the Vault defenses nor the Blood Eagles were a match for you. Quite formidable. You can lower your weapons. It would clearly be futile for me to struggle, and I surrender willingly. Too far? Does that term even apply when the goal is the permanent protection of humanity from the horrors of the wasteland? I told you my work focused on the health of Appalachia's people. You must see that my research was towards that aim. FEV was never intended to be a source of abominations and grotesqueries. It was to be the next step in human evolution. Our refinement into something greater and better. Certainly the fools at West Tech were more obsessed with observing its failures than correcting them. But its true purpose was for good, and now it will fulfill that purpose. Because of me.
Listening to this is making me understand Shin's point of view.
This is true. I wish it could have been avoided. It was easier and safer, for myself, if not for others, to release those failures before their metamorphosis was complete. I had work to finish, and I knew the Brotherhood was out there to deal with the errors.
Your errors tunneled into Fort Atlas and could have killed everyone!
Is that so? It seems my failures were indeed steps on the road to success. That level of coordination suggests an increase in cognitive development over the typical example. Still, I bear the Brotherhood no ill will. My apologies for that. I am sure your Brotherhood will happily interrogate me until I have no tale left to tell. I will be entirely forthcoming, though I expect you will want to conduct your inquisition within confines more amenable to the Brotherhood. As for the contents of this vault, the Brotherhood is free to collect anything they like.
I don't like the sound of that.
Do you believe I did this all blindly? Groping madly in the bodies of the innocent for some unknown and hallucinatory secret? With each iteration, each test conducted, I identified flaws in the virus and calculated their removal. I have no doubt in my work.
After seeing what you've done here, I hope hell does exist.
Despise me if you will. I took no pleasure in what had to be done. I have no doubt. Contrary to what you may think, I did not lie to you when we spoke. I did say it would be difficult for a layperson to understand. What you call insanity is merely the regrettable necessity of my work. That it condemns me in your eyes or consigns me to whatever hell may exist is a price I pay willingly. I have ensured the future of humanity, not just in Appalachia, but the world. No cost is too high for this. Were it possible to achieve it without the suffering of innocence, I would have done so.
After seeing what you've done here, I hope hell does exist.
Despise me? Do you believe I did this all blindly? I have.
It sounds like you have.
There are any miscalculations. I have. Yes, I assumed as much. Consider me arrested, if you must. My work here is complete regardless, and it is too late for you to stop it. Simply that I have achieved my goal. The FEV is perfected, and it is too late for you to change that. My sacrifices, the terrible things I have done to accomplish this, it has been paid in full, and now salvation awaits humanity.
What? You can't do anything with it now. We've caught you. You're finished.
Have I given you any reason to believe I have not already taken the necessary action?
Okay, that's not good.
Do you think I'd take any pleasure had I been capable of accomplishing my goal with... I do not expect. And yet you will. The Brotherhood, besides. Yeah, consider me. My work here. I have completed it. I turned a flawed miscreation into... But if by that you mean, what have I done with the result? It is no longer here. I have... You are to...
Paladin Romani needs to hear about this immediately.
Let me go. I am at your disposal.
You can head out. I'll radio for you. I'm sure the others are going. Good work, Initiate. Good work in here.
There's nothing left for you here.
Research
I'm
log.
certain your paladin knight will extract any information they need. Once
Under
I am
any
the
other
god
circumstance, it would feel foolish to begin recording these before my work has even meaningfully begun. I developed this habit during my graduate studies. A tool helping me as much to retain my personal log. Dr. Edgar Blackburn, Huntersville. I should never have allowed Dumont to convince me to stay with West Tech.
The recovery team should be on their way.
Initiative. The pan-immunity variant was intended to shield us from biological warfare and make the population safe from the horrors war could unleash. The greenhouse initiative increasing starving masses, noble goals, and worthy science. The discovery of the FEV abandoned all that. The awesome potential of the virus linked towards harms to those same ends. Ignored. Instead, they saw a weapon. Super soldiers. Small-minded bureaucrats and their pet scientists had the keys to human evolution and saw only profit in war. Dr. Khan, a disgrace to that title, took over. And even those miserable goals were cast aside in favor of the perverse. Infecting the water supply of Huntersville just to observe the effects. Why? We knew the virus in its current state produced horrors. Had we been looking for a cure, perhaps it could have been justified. But Khan had no such interest. He did it because he could. Were I a better man, a better scientist, I would have left immediately. My belated resignation does me little credit. And long.
Peace. I got work.